Namo 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 Namo.
Atma Nambi, how can you relate spirituality and science?
I love to relate science and spirituality because today is the world of science also. In fact, it will be surprising for most of people that science is coming out from spirituality. Spirituality is a source of everything. I would like to say in this moment, whether it is about the space, astronomy, or about the ocean, or about the earth, or about the 5 elements, they all already reported by spiritual people. For example, about the space. Let us talk about the space. Astronomy. It is almost 5,000 years before, through the power of spirituality, some meditators, they've gone very deep into their meditation and they found out so many interesting things about the space, about the stars, about the planets. See, the source of the knowledge and wisdom is in spirituality. Spirituality is something, a vast phenomenon. It is not something like worshipping something or just closing eyes, meditating, all this kind of superficial things. There are many deeper things inside. I often say to my people also, you are the universe. People used to ask me, doubt me also, how can you say that I am universe? You are universe. Go deep inside. You will realize that you are universe. About the Om sound. Om. Om sound is from millions of years ago. This has been realized and experienced. Om, Om, Om. Till recent past, scientists were puzzled about this. What is this Om? Some people, especially country like India and the Far East people, they are chanting Om, Om, Om. What is this? It was such a surprise for them. They started making research on this. There must be something, otherwise so why millions of people chanting this sound? Om, Om, Om. Now they have found out. Now they have found out, with the help of a modern equipment, a recording system, they recorded something in the space. When they recorded and listened back what they recorded in the space, around the sun especially, they could able to come to a conclusion that yes, the sound resembles Om. Here is a sound in the space, especially around the sun. That sound is very closer to Om. They agree 24/7, eternally, the sound is happening. It resembles Om. They agree. Now they understand why people down the ages chanting this Om. That much they understand. Now they have to understand what kind of influence that sound is making in an individual. This is the time for them. It's not enough to just to find out something. What kind of influence? See, the whole thing around us is influencing us. We are interconnected to, even to the dust of dust. We are deeply connected with everything. We are not alone. We are not separate here. So, I do agree totally with, there is a deep connection between science and spirituality. I can say spirituality is the mother and science is the child.
How do you think we can keep our energy high and don't be influenced by the media when we turn on the TV every day and we receive bad news?
This question is also universal question, because the influence of the media, especially the televisions, very much influencing on the humanity. As I see the media world, not only in India, also in other countries, wherever I go, I used to see the television of the country, even though I don't know the language of many countries. Doesn't matter the language, I am just seeing what kind of essence is going on in their country. I used to turn all the channels. Whole channel I will see. I have observed one thing, after seeing the whole channels of televisions, either they show more of entertainments, one thing. Second thing, they show very tempting sceneries, temptations, for temptation, for the senses, I also understand these medias are competing themselves. Because today's world, as I see, is focused more on money, not for well-being. Money is good, I do agree, but you cannot eat money, You cannot breathe with money. To breathing you need a good air. This need to be changed. I often say to people that medias are really powerful people. If they decide for a good change, they can bring it overnight. It's possible. They have such a power. Because most of the people are exposed to the medias today. You see in everybody's hand here also, everyone is carrying a smartphone. This is also part of media, isn't it? There also you can see the televisions in its own way. Everything you can see, isn't it? So what is to be shown there, what is exposed there is very important. Because everybody is exposed to that. We're facing that. Nowadays we are forgetting about the face of mother and father and beloved. But we are facing the phone. Love is disappearing because we love the smartphone. We have forgotten the love with the beloveds, or loving the mother and father and sisters and brothers. We are loving with the dead thing. A smartphone, what is a smartphone? It's a dead thing. There is no life in that except the battery. Isn't it? This is an alarming situation today. Okay. The best way to bring consciousness in oneself, to bring awareness in oneself, this is the only way, because it's a kind of unconsciousness is going on. As a result, we are carried away by the scenes we are seeing in the television. For example, look at the advertisements. There is a psychology behind it. More and more we see the advertisement products in the television, there is a temptation, go to the market and buy the same thing. We do not know, is it a good product or a bad product, what is going to give for me, we don't know. But there is something, an unconscious portion inside us that is tempting us to go to the shop and buy what we saw on the television or whatever advertisement, This is happening in one way. See, in all these channels, most of the channels I can say, they are showing these kind of things. I only request, taking this interview as an opportunity for me, to request the friends who are handling these channels and televisions and medias. My friends, please give some portion of time and space for this yoga and meditation also. Expose it in your channel. Why you take 24 hours the same thing? Out of 24 hours, why not give 1 hour for this? There are many beautiful masters and teachers available in the world. They are showing a good way, good path to the many people. You can shoot it, or you can have a live and show it in your channel. I'm not asking 24 hours, but in India, country like India, we have many channels 24 hours just showing about yoga and meditation and lectures. I have not seen a single channel in Brazil. I've been watching for the past 1 month. It's something unfortunate, I'm sorry to say this. I don't expect in the beginning one channel totally for spirituality. So out of 24 hours, why not at least in the beginning 1 hour slot? Give a slot time. 1 hour in every channel. Just by changing the channels, the people may be caught in that accidentally. That's a very great boon for them. This is how we can change the situation. So one way we need not expose too much into these temptation-oriented channels. Another way, creating awareness among the public. And the fastest way is the medias have to share some slot time for this thing also. This is the life. Yoga is life. Meditation is life. Traveling inward is life. Love is life. Peace is life. Silence is life. Sometimes I doubt what are we doing in the world. Are we really living or taking slow poisons? So I request through this question, through this interview also to give little time at least in the beginning. Thank you.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Siya Ram.